So I pretty much just got off work about like 45 minutes ago. And before my coworker and I, Sierra and I, walked out of the door, we had clocked down. We're about to walk out the door when my supervisor came up to me and was like, "Abby, stay," and then points to Sierra and says, "You too." And so we were like, whatever. And so we stayed, and he was like, "Why did you guys take over an hour and 50-minute break?" And we're like, "We didn't take over an hour and 50-minute break." And Sierra, went on to try to explain to him that we did not do so because it would honestly be impossible to do so and still be able to clean over 80 cars a day. And anyway, he's like, "Well, then I'm going to call the manager right now." And we're like, "Okay, go ahead and call." And so we started walking. I recorded pretty much like almost the whole entire conversation. We started walking out, and him, Edgar, and Martha both started to follow us to our personal vehicle. That's how unsafe.
In that one row, is that 1 hour and 50 minutes?
We didn't take an hour and 50-minute breaks.
What
you
are
can
you
also
going to
count
do,
all the
Carla?
cars we cleaned too.
What are you
Because we did over 80. So how am I going to take an hour and 50
pay for
break?
all, not for car.
How am I going to take an hour and 50 break if I did over 80 cars?
Okay.
And if you're timing breaks,
Okay,
you need to time everybody, talk them in and out, and especially the kid in front of us and all that shit. I'm done being fucking harassed by you.
Okay.
Period.
Okay, I call for Christian,
like
you
I said-
display this, you 80
Okay,
car.
call Christian.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to harass me when I'm off the
Okay,
clock.
you go home.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, Christian call you.
Fuck up. Yeah, don't harass me when I'm off clock. Don't harass me when I'm off clock. Don't harass me when I'm off clock.
Bye.
I'm giving this shit. I don't give a shit. So now they're also fucking following us. They want to time our hours, but yet our breaks, but they don't time anyone else's breaks. So, like, how does that work? I'm really confused. Because this guy takes 45-minute breaks 3 times out of the... Watch out. 3 times a day. And they want to fucking harass us for our breaks. I don't really get that shit. That's how unsafe this job has become for the two of us. They were following us as we were walking back to our fucking car to drive home. It's become so unsafe. And our manager isn't going to do anything about it. He really isn't. And it's come to the point where everyone else at work, it's not even just the two of us. There's another girl that didn't show up yesterday, and they're suspending her because she had called in and said, "I got kids, so I'm taking my kid out trick-or-treating and I won't be able to come in." They suspended her for it. It's just the management, they're just becoming, it's worse, and it's so stupid. It's like I'm at the point where I've just started recording everything and taking pictures because I'm not going to do no more talking. It's all just going to be 100% proof. 100% proof. That's how I'm doing shit from now on. Like, what I don't really get about the break situation is there was this one guy working in front of us in the station, and I literally timed him, and he took over 45-minute break 3 different times. And the last break that he took, we had went on break at 1:15, and he had already left way before we did, and we went back to clock out at 2 o'clock, and he was still in his car all through. And then by 2:17, we went because we had to deal with that situation where our supervisor was pretty much like yelling at us, telling us we took over like 2-hour break, accusing us of that. When we still went back to our personal vehicle, he was still there. And that had been way over an hour. And he didn't say shit to him. They did not say shit to him. But they wanted to tell us we took over an hour and 50-minute break. Stupid.